looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the yard You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. You look rather pale. Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20! So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy. What do you need, Huh?
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? You're back! Wanna play a game? What do you want to play? Okay, you're it. Oh, you got...
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
And deserve our praise you do, for we are one.
Been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children must be awful.
Hey, watch it!
You're too slow.
My friend Maven and I. Have you met Maven in Riften? We know our place in this world. Know the place of others, too.
You can't catch me. You're too slow.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
I worry about other settlements in the hole. Unwalled, lightly manned, prime targets for those damn dragons.
You can't catch me.
Our help is over. Sharing. Good man?
Are those two at it again? Just keep moving. You'll wear them.
This should be good.
Good afternoon. Only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers? When we arrive, this is life, brother. The struggle is what reminds... Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides. The Circle are the ones who parcel out the jobs. That's Ayla, Skjor. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker. We don't just take in any milk drinker who stumbles in. Talk to Kodlak if you think you have what it takes to be a companion. Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever.
This should be good.
I haven't seen you before. You're in charge of what? I'm in charge of me, and you're in charge of you. If you're looking to join up, Codlack's the one to be talking to.
All right, then.
Ah, look, I've got training to get to. Safe travels.
But I still hear the
A stranger comes to our home. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. Thought perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy? That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
Here to be a companion? Well, they just let me in, so there's probably no more room.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
You're mine!
Not that. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here. Make it quick.
I'd be dead
What now?
if not for Vignar. Took me in and helped me turn my life around. I had a bad time a few years back, and I turned to drink.
If you're looking for opportunities to make some coin, well, I'm your man.
Need something? Really? You're who she picked? Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as...
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Need something? Really? Here's the deal. Don't plan on... Give me what you can't live without, and I'll... Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
My cousin's out fighting dragons. And what do I do?
Serve our faith, too, for we are one. Ere you ascended, and the age denied.
My brother Vilcus is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of your companions?
I hear you have spirit. This is good. You may yet join our numbers.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet
Haven't
need
seen
to
your
be
face
quick
before.
and your eyes quick.
I'm watching you.
Ysgramor himself wouldn't
All right,
have the
then.
patience to deal with all the rabble around here. I'll take my leave then.
I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met? I'm sorry if I forgot.
When the Empire surrendered to the Altmerry Dominion, they shamed us all.
What then? Do the elves take your home?
Come to chat with an old woman?
Welcome to war. We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that.
Had enough of fish and fowl. Treat yourself.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Do the elves take your home? Children, you're
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer then. Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the Companions. Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. But every man is his own. Every woman, her own. Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel. I have a favor to ask. I've been working... My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much grateful if you could take this to Ayala for me. This isn't a command, just decency. Help out an old blacksmith. I've got to get back to my work.
I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met?
If you wish to hunt... Ah, good, I've been waiting for this. Are you new here?
I told you. This is the whelp that Vilkas mentioned.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight? Whoa, ease up there. We're rough, but there's no need to kill a shield brother over a dispute. I like your fire, though. You'll make a fierce companion. Let us hunt together sometime. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, hello. I'm Farkas. Come, follow me.
Ysgramor himself
Skjor and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
Oh, it's you.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do... Bloodsuckers. Vampires. Take every precaution. One bite and you could end up as one of them. I knew you could be counted on. Do what must be done. By the way, if you're looking for something to do...
The latest recruit, right? Wait, it means when I have troubles, I always have someone on my side. We have shield siblings to keep our backs as dangerous as our fronts, I think. A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. The Companions let me fight for gold, and so I fight. Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first... I can. It might save your life. Just because you've been accepted here so quickly, don't think I'm gonna help you rise any faster. Fight well, don't be a lout, and you'll be fine. You don't need my help. So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots. Oh, so this group, this family, the oldest fighting group in Skyrim, to be counted in that line is a bit of immortality. Even if I never see Sovngarde, I'll have that much. Farewell. If the Circle vouches for you, I'm sworn to respect their judgment. But that doesn't mean I like it. Yes?
Might head down to the meadery later, see what you're brewing up.
Smelva.
I've been tending to the warriors at Burvaskar for as long as I can remember.
Have you given Malborn? Good. But the only way you're going to get past the guards, which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the... When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy. Dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy. Dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, we'll all be waiting for you when... Just make sure you get back. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, not to miss out on anything.
Your invitation, please.
There's not enough drinking.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my nut.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Have you? All good, I trust. But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing. Please,
Madam
tell me more. What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get... I hope you're enjoying yourself. Do enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Here you go, sir. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have enough. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, though, if there's anything I can ever do for you, do not. Your wish is my command. As long as it doesn't involve much physical activity. I seem to be having trouble staying on my feet at the moment. My friend, a toast to a beautiful friendship. Of course! I would do anything for you. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the... Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Ellenwyn, our mistress. I speak figuratively.
Let's go.
Nothing
before anyone notices us.
likely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating... Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. Nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend the place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds. never should have come here.
I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not refuse. But do not That's it! That's it!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
Listen up, spy.
What?
You're trapped in here.
Who?
And we have
What?
your accomplice.
What do you want then?
Surrender immediately or you both die.
Yeah. Come on. This way.
Silence,
I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. Let's get out of here. I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out.
He's got to be here somewhere.
No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Should have come here.
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. Hey, haven't I seen you around the flagon? I never expected to see another guild brother down here. They grabbed me in the rat way. The nerve of these bastards. They need to be taught a lesson. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Be up in Riften if you make it out.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
How's it going? Can you hear me okay?
inside, now! Whatever you need. My smear if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assumed that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Ask around the Ragged Flagon in the Ratway. It's at least a good starting point. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground. The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity. The Great War. Only 30 years passed and already ancient history to most people. Seems to me like it just ended. It's never really ended for me. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and saved the Empire to fight another day. Also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor free rein to stamp out Talos worship throughout the Empire. There's no simple answer to that. You want the long version or the short version? They're the rulers of the Aldmeri Dominion, what used to be the imperial provinces of Somerset Isle and Valenwood. The Thalmor take the arrogance of high elves to the extreme. They believe they are the rightful rulers of all of Tamriel. For a century or more, the Thalmor had been picking away at the Empire. Valenwood was the first, then the province of Elsewhere. But even the Blades didn't see the Great War coming. We underestimated the Thalmor, and they destroyed us. What do you need, Dragonborn? What is it?
Keep your guard up.
Someone there?
that. I'm fine.
Hey, how's it going?
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder. Look, Papa, I made a new friend. Could I keep him? Please? You're the best. Thanks.
A rabbit?
Wraith is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. I don't want to play with her.
Hello, my... We have a cozy little prophet. Here, this is your share, love. Here, this is fresh. I'll have another meal ready tomorrow. Goodbye, my love.
Hey, Posse, can you hear me?
Yes, my love? What do you need?
Ah, okay. Good stuff. Yeah, I used to have this game about when it came out, 2011, on the 360. Just got it about 2 days ago. Playing the DLC now. Just done the Dragonborn DLC. Pretty good. Any plans for today, Posse? Nice, I like it. Taking you'd be about level 50 or something. I think the first day I got this game, 2 days ago, I think I played 14 hours straight. Time passes so quickly in this game. Just a shame you can't equip more than one ring at one time. Ah, okay. It's not really took long for me to get to 27. It's starting to go up quite slow now though. Are you doing much 8 PM on Friday? Just bear with me, I'm just trying to fix this mic. Friday at 8 PM I'll be doing a 24-hour gaming marathon for Macmillan, the charity. $8 PM Friday to 8 PM Saturday. Just trying to get the subscribers and try and go into streaming. Yeah, appreciate that. Thanks a lot. I think I'll need to invest in a new headset. Losing the sound to my left ear. Turtle Beach's PX24s. It's a design flaw with the box, the amplifier box. I think the wire's twisted. Should be good fun on Friday. Might have a little fun with the mods as well. Just so it's not boring. Well, it's not boring for me, but it's the viewers that matter. Try and keep them entertained.
Yes, my love? What do you need? Yes.
Right. Trying to crack on with my main quest. Yeah, I was a bit skeptical which game to do a 24-hour marathon, and I couldn't think of any game apart from Skyrim. Could have easily done Rainbow Six Siege or Call of Duty or Battlefield, but 24 hours Battlefield 1, no. I wouldn't mind playing Battlefield 1 for 24 hours, but there's something about Skyrim. You're just instantly hooked. And before you know it, it's 12 hours down the line, then 24 hours.
Love, what do you need?
So whereabouts are you from, Posse? Yeah, definitely. So when you play this game, it doesn't feel like you've put in a lot of hours, and then you check your stats, it's like, whoa. Ah, Norway. Nice. They have a similar climate to here in Scotland. Maybe colder, is it?
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Racket Flagon. Face butcher is more like it.
Ah. Must be a face sculptor here. Yeah, he's here as well.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
No. Haven't done a Thieves Guild yet. I've just been exploring dungeons and stuff, and I've done the Dragonborn DLC. That's totally completed. That was good fun. When I had it on the Xbox 360 years ago, I didn't actually own the DLC, so that's the first thing I done when I purchased this 2 days ago. Is the Thieves Guild any good, the quest? Traps.
Never should have come here.
Okay, I see. I'm assuming you would have to have good sneak and pickpocketing, lockpicking. Games like these, I normally go for all-out strength. Decided to play a little bit of Battle Mage on this playthrough. Mixture of magic. Ah, okay. I see. Yeah, this game's crazy for quests. You do one and 10 opens up. Right, okay. That's one thing I've never actually experienced in a game like this, is the bow. You'd hardly ever see me using a bow. Yeah, it's probably one of the most, well, one of the best weapons to use, especially for ranged. Help a lot. Same with sneaking. Not really good at sneaking. I've decided to try new things in this game, this playthrough. I'll be doing more streams on it. Should be doing a stream pretty much every day. Got a few free hours this morning, so thought we'd do an early morning stream.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. I assumed you were here to see me about your face, to have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
1,000 gold.
Very well. Just tell me what you desire. Beauty or hideous deformity. Nothing is beyond my skill.
Need the battle scars. Pretty crazy eyes, that one's. Big beard. It's pretty much the same as my character before.
You need advice? Talk to Brynjolf.
Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Yeah.
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Percy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them
I think I must have started the quest for the Thieves Guild.
Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop.
Yeah, is that the quest, you put the ring in the guy's pocket in Whiterun Market?
Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him.
I will do this
well acquainted,
at some point.
If you catch my meaning.
I'm just updating my quest log for it.
Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. I'll be here when you're done.
You'd better have coin. Got a lot of nerve coming down here. People tend to get hurt. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Be careful. You're not the only one looking for him. I don't know you, so we've got nothing to talk about. How about you finish the job Brynjolf gave you? Then we can talk. Mm-hmm.
So, what kind of bow do you use?
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
Oh, this is handy. Let's sneak up a bit.
Vekel and me, we have a thing going. So, I recommend you keep your hands off the merchandise.
Have anything for us yet?
It's easier to brawl with them.
Come back later, and I may have some word for you.
Not have meddled in the fall of...
Oh. Ah, okay, I see. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for that. Needing to get some souls. This actually giving me any souls? You know how to fill them up? Does the enemy need to be alive before you kill them? Let's put my conjuration up, but I don't think it's actually filling that soul gem things. Yeah, so you have to cast it first and then kill them, I'm assuming. Yeah. Yeah, because I need to recharge my sword. I've got loads in my chest on Raven Rock. So a piece of equipment I'm right into just now, that's the boots. That's Adele's boots of water walking. Quite fun. Do you know if you get any lockpicks that don't break in this game? Like a master lockpick? Yeah, the ebony's, it's quite nice to look at. That's just a standard ebony chest piece. Well, enchanted, but it's not been refined. Trying to work on my smithing as well. Ah, okay, I see. I had a feeling there would be something like that. I think this game's pretty much got everything covered. Ah, no way. Yeah, so you just keep it on like the last part of the quest. And if you complete it, you've got to hand it back.
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling. Victory is yours.
I think you would get that for a reward for doing the whole Thieves Guild. yeah, to keep.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern.
To be honest, it's not really a problem using the breakable lockpicks. There's so much of them going about.
Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap.
Yes, it's all clear.
So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me and what you want.
Inkpot, stone, bucket, book.
This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Only a couple more.
Problem having the lockpicks. They don't take up any weight either, which is quite handy.
Knife, yes. Book.
There we are. Come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we start. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach. Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand. Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater. What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. Give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no useless trash. Where did I put my annotated annual?
This guy's quite funny.
One moment, I know. Mustn't leave. Salvo. One more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Someone there?
There's the Blades agent. Kill him!
better. Trying to see what skills I'm kind of lacking on. Maybe bulk them up a bit. Alteration. Illusion. Pickpocketing's terrible. Until I never pickpocket. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. Just use it on the dead bodies and stuff. I'm assuming you can just do it on the dead bodies, or can you just use it? Yeah, that's quite a good idea. We'll maybe do that at some point. Oh yeah. Same with your health and stamina as well, is it?
Have anything for us yet?
You need advice? Talk to Brynjolf. Got better things to do.
If you're looking for conversation, the Flagon isn't the place.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Maybe above.
Is someone there? And now you pay for meddling in the Thalmor's affairs.
Where are these vampires coming from? We need to wipe them out before things get worse.
Take care with those flames.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't...
Keep your guard up.
What is it?
Delphine. It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragon Ball. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Ah, here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Sky Haven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh. This is where they built Aldrin's Wall to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore, a hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wizened Aldrin's Wall, one of the lost secrets of the Blade, where they recorded all they knew of Aldrin and his return, Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
Yes, exactly. Well, I think so. It's certainly our best hope. The ancient Blades remembered much Akaviri dragon lore that has now been forgotten. This is what I've been trying to explain. It's in the Sky Haven Temple, an ancient blade sanctuary hidden deep in the crags of the Reach.
That's where we'll find Alduin's Wall.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but no guarantee.
Yeah, Oblivion was one of my favorite games.
Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something.
Really enjoyed that one.
I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. From Riverwood, the road south through Fall Creek is the most direct route. Or you could catch the carriage from Whiterun to Markle.
Did you enjoy
and
Oblivion?
Approach from the west. Either way, the Reach is wild country these days. The Forsworn are everywhere. Best be careful.
I think once I'm done with this game, I'm going to go on to Elder Scrolls Online. Got a few friends that are playing it at the moment.
Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck. Ordnar, this is it. Ian is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, love the Fighters Guild.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that.
You too, Delphine.
Mages Guild, didn't do much with the Mages Guild, to be honest. It's just recently I've started to get into like the magic aspect. Seems like mages are really powerful, but they're really vulnerable. Ah, okay, cool. Should maybe have a game sometime. Once I move on to it. Could probably party up. I do have the game. When I first played it, when it first came out, it was quite dull. There was not a lot of content. But my friends that are playing it just now, they're saying it's quite good. Since the first time it came out. Yeah, I had a little shot of it when I first got it, and what it seemed, it was like this, but it seemed to be, wouldn't say better, but similar. Which is a good thing. Yeah, that's right, Morrowind as well. That should be good. Definitely get a game sometime. My PSN ID is just the same as my YouTube channel. It's just PROJECTxSMOKE. So feel free to add. We'll be streaming that as well. Really? What's your PSN ID? Sorry, I didn't even realize. Ah, no way. I'll do a quick load there. Swag boy. 2 seconds, I'll just I'll double check. Ah, okay, yeah. Swagboy463, I got you. Yeah, I feel bad now. Didn't realise it was you. We'll definitely get a game together. Yeah, cool. Don't kill my dragon. Fly away. Archers. Must have. Oh no. I'm just swimming up with this dragon. Okay. That's it. Poor dragon.
You're as good as dead.
Yeah, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully see you Friday. Take it easy.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Hey, how's it going, Big Mike? Oh. Okay. A stoned pedo. I'll take it as a compliment.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved. Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts.
Nah,
No
don't
doubt
touch that
they
stuff.
are, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil?
Carved seal on the floor. It's coming to life. After you, Dragonborn.
barely intact. Amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flowing Nordic style.
We're here for Alduin's wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later. Let's see what's up ahead. Shaw's boat, here it is. Alduin's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Kaviri sculpture and relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art.
Yes, let's see what we have. Look, here is your panel. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their Dragon Lords, the legendary Kraken War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbol. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? I was afraid you were going to say that. I guess there's nothing for it. We'll have to ask the Greybeards for help. I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky, or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War, or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't let them turn you away from your destiny. You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Don't forget it. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought... Kaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the prophecy by heart. Once more, when mystery takes its place at the eight corners of the world,
brass tower wood. Sky above, voice within. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. You become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be putting this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders.
Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. Follow me. Perhaps not. But this shout was used once before. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this, not hate, distrust, and fear. The Blades have always sought to turn the Dragonborn away from the path of wisdom. Sky above, voice within. Grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. Understand fire as the Dove do.
ps4, the dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comet Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Yes, Alduin, Zembach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born? You have much to learn of the Dove, then. There is nothing else but philosophy to a Dova. There is no distinction between debate and combat to a dragon. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. The Nords of those days used the Dragon Rend shout to cripple Alduin. But this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unsla. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not.
It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are the Kele, Elder Scrolls, as you name them. They have often been used for prophecy. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suryek. Not intentionally. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would... Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision. Then you will feel no Dragonrend in the... You will see them. Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir, the first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot-Dun, the Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. Vomindok, I do not know. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its... Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin's Thur, his tyranny. We aided the... But they did not trust us. Ni-Ov. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag, you will become closer to that word as it... Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol. It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora, which calls to you, Dovahkiin. Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin. In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyak, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Mora. What will you burn? What will you spare? Sum Ark Mora. Dremyolok, greetings. Lok Thum.
used. Dreamlet. Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress on tracking down this shout we need to defeat Alduin. Ah, indeed. There's a pretty puzzle. Not the kind of thing you will find in your local bookshop. Let me think.
Perhaps the College of Winterhold. What learning there is in Skyrim is gathered there. One of the mages there may be able to put you on the trail of this Elder Scroll.
Do you know the College of Winterhold? They have a deep interest in such arcana. Haven't you been paying attention to anything I've said? Only you can finally defeat Alduin and avert the end of the world. If we can just find out what this dragon-rend shout is, or not. There's no guarantee with prophecy, merely hope.
You're in luck. There is a blessing the blades used on the eve of battle. It's supposed to prepare the mind for slaying dragons. I doubt the blessing's effects last for very long. So ask whenever you're heading out, and I'll perform the proper rites. May the scales of the dragonkind splinter at the touch of your arrows. And that's all there is to it, Dragonborn. Good luck.
Then came the flash of light. Horizon within the clouds that mark the order.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. As a matter of fact, the immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era, he holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and... Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. Of course I do. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around risk. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses, and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true. Even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods. It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense.
The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad. Ah, you think that even if I did have one, it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about... Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful. Until next. Yeah? Fight well.